Have you heard of the phrase fight, flight, or freeze? Well, if you haven't, let me put it in simple words. It's your natural response to danger or threat. And it's not just for us humans, it's also for animals. How you respond to different dangers, whether you run away from it, whether you fight against it, or whether you just stand there and you just freeze. But interestingly, you can look at this in a spiritual sense as well. We can relate to this in our spiritual walk as well. There are instances in the Bible where God says to the Israelites to go and fight in certain situations. David goes and fights against Goliath. There are situations where God says, flee, go away, walk away from this. For example, God says, flee from sexual immorality. And then there are also situations when God asks us to just stand still. He says, be still and know that I am God. But today, I want to add one more word to this phrase. That's fight, flight, freeze, and the last one would be, or instead, the first one should be forgive. If you read the Gospel of Luke chapter 23, just moments before his death, just moments before giving up his life, Jesus on the cross, he says these most powerful yet defining words. He says, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Think about it. Someone has taken your clothes away, they have beaten you up, they've torn you apart, and they crucify you on the cross. And yet, for you to look at those people and say, Father, forgive them, or to forgive those people, only Jesus can do that. But today, as Christians, my friend, we are called to show the same forgiveness to those around us. And as you're listening, I know a lot of people come to your mind today and you're saying, I can't forgive that person. It's so hard for me to forgive that person. It's so hard for me to get over that situation. Well, I've been through the same. I've had those circumstances as well. But as God chooses to forgive us, as He shows His love, His mercy over and over and over again, we are called as His children to forgive as well. So today, if you have not taken this idea or this concept of forgiveness seriously, I want to urge you, whether you respond with fight, flight, or freeze, I want you to start responding with forgiveness to the way people act towards you. I want you to respond with love, no matter how people treat you. And that is what will reflect that Christ lives in you, in me. And that, my friend, is the word that I want to leave with you all this week. And if it was a blessing, do pass it on to your friends. And I'll see you again soon, another week in another video. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.